Let's unbox the Danganronpa Decadence Collector's Edition. I know this is supposed to be an animation channel, but like, this is my favorite game ever made, so I'm gonna cover it. Can you tell I'm excited about this? Now before opening this, I do just want to mention that this game is also available on a normal physical edition at regular game stores and also for download on the Nintendo eShop. The only thing that this version has special is the fancy box and the physical extras. The game content is all entirely the same. Each cartridge of this will come with all 4 games on it. And by all 4 games, I mean the main series of Danganronpa, which is Trigger Happy Havoc, Danganronpa 2, Danganronpa V3, and this new Danganronpa S game, which is just Celebration spin-off thing. It's not that significant, but it is brand new. Now let's open this up. I mean, we can look at the back of the box. Fancy, big, ginormous M rating. I wonder if they like had to do that. Slide this off. And this beautiful new art of the detective characters, kind of. Nagito's not really one, but sure, we'll count that. They're also holding up as many fingers as the game that they're from. Shuichi has 3, Kyoko has 1, Nagito has 2. Oh no, there's the logo on the back. Fancy. This is also some kind of a metal. Also, I like this idea where it's kind of like covered by this Monokuma silhouette, but then you slide it off and it's this. Rather than putting a window on it, they just kind of make it the design. But, you know, that's what they're going for. Very, like, premium looking. Look at that. Fancy packing the game up front. But so this is the normal edition of the game. You can buy just this at stores, hopefully anywhere. Hopefully it's not too hard to find. And this is, this is the game. This is all 4 games on 1 cartridge, and everything else in this box is just a fancy addition for fans like me. Soft packing, and I think this is the soundtrack right behind it. Yeah, this is a sample soundtrack, I think just of totally brand new like remixes. There's not anything technically actually from the game. I think it's all new remixes. I actually wonder if this was even released in Japan or if this is just something for the worldwide physical edition. And then here we have, this is a cloth poster of the art that was on the box here. Pretty big. I did, because I'm such a nerd, I went and bought a frame for it. So I will put in the frame and show that unfolded at the end of the video. And then here I think are our last goodies. They're in a Ziploc bag, very fancy. But these are little holographic prints representing each game, which I think are really cool. When I was seeing preview pictures of this stuff, I did not realize that these were like holographic things. So it's the characters and the logo and goes between them. I don't really know how you're supposed to display something like this, if it's going to look different depending on where you're sitting, but I mean, they're super cool. Just the graphic design of this series is what I love so much. So this is a really cool thing to both show off like the graphic design on the logo and the character designs. I like this one. I love the colors on this one. Nice and blue. Blue used to be my favorite color, but now I'm leaning more towards liking purple a lot for some reason. This is really nice too. And Shuichi has this hat on this, which is good. And that's all that's in the box. Honestly, this collector's edition is $100. I don't know if it's even available anymore, but just the game cartridge, if you just buy the standard thing, this is, in the US anyways, is $60. So it's really a $30 difference to get this collector's edition. And honestly, the stuff it comes with is cool, but I don't think it's like $30 worth of merch. But, you know, I was very much not going to buy this, but then I was like, I have to, because it's going to become really rare, and I'm such a fan of the game, I like have to do it. But honestly, if you're just buying the game, you're really not missing out on anything if you're just going to get the standard edition here. If anything, you're paying $30 just for this steel box. I really thought that the game was going to have a steelbook case, but it does just give you the normal game case, and then, the big box that holds everything is what's steel of some kind. Now I've opened the game and the soundtrack disc, so we can just look in here. There's nothing fancy in here other than the disc, which has this revolver design on it. Nice looking. I mean, you're not going to display a disc, but it's pretty nice. I'm going to put all these MP3s onto my phone, even though you could just look up the CD and listen to it all on YouTube. So it's not as fancy of an extra as you would think, but it is cool that it's all completely original remixes. And then we've opened the game here. Again, this game is, available outside of this box set here. And there's our cartridge, which I'm pretty sure you pop this cartridge in and then on your Switch home screen, all 4 games is going to show up. I have no idea how on earth they fit all that onto 1 cartridge. Technology has gone very far. There's also a print ad for the manga. There's not a reversible cover, which, disappointing. There should be, I mean, it'd be kind of cool if there was, but the box art is pretty cool as it is. Although why is Hifumi on it, nobody knows. Now, this may not show up too well, but just to show it off, we can pop the cartridge in. And there you go. All 4 games right on your home screen from one cartridge. Again, I don't know how they do that. I was worried maybe it means that the game could possibly be a little compressed on the Switch, but it seems like the reviews are good, so it probably isn't, especially if you're not used to, how high quality they are on PC and stuff. So this is totally a great way to play it. It's just the value here is insane, because back when V3 came out, that game was $60 by itself. And now you can get the 3 main series games plus a bonus game for $60. And if you have any interest in checking this series out, even if you just want to wait for a sale, because it could go on sale eventually, $60 for 3 games that have as much content as these do is really fantastic. It's one of the best deals out there for visual novels. Even if, again, if you don't really know if you're interested in the series or whatever, it's just a great deal. Now, just looking at the eShop for a second, just to point this out because I feel like not many people know this and this is kind of important. For whatever reason, you can't find the physical edition, or especially if you just want one of the games, like if you only want to play the new spin-off game or something, you buy each game individually on the eShop. And for some weird reason, money-based reason, I suppose, there's not a bundle of all the games. So if you do want all the games, you get a really, really great deal if you just buy the cartridge for $60. Because if you buy them all separate on the eShop, it ends up being closer to $90. Which at that point you could have just bought the collector's edition. It's really not fair that they did it like that, but it does not seem like there's a bundle that discounts it if you buy all the games. And I haven't really heard any mention of that either, so it kind of seems like that's what's going on here. So if you're planning to download the games, you are going to spend a little bit of extra money. Primarily because they make V3 $30, which, that game is full of content, it's worth that much, but it's just really weird that the physical cartridge is less expensive than buying the games separately on the digital store. So just be careful about that. I don't really know how many other people are pointing that out. And then here we have the poster. It's actually super nice looking. Interestingly, it's made of cloth, which I can't say I own any other cloth posters. I also hope you can't see the reflection of how dirty my room is on this. But it has some greases on it because, how else were they going to fit in there? They can't give you a rolled up one. But I don't know, those will go away eventually. It's definitely hard to tell when it's far away like it is here. So yeah, this looks super awesome. This is going to look great hanging on the wall. So let me know in the comments what you think about this collector's edition, and if you're interested in checking this game out. Because like I said, this new Switch edition is definitely the best way to get right into the series. All the main games are right on one cartridge, or you can download them from the eShop. Thanks for watching! Please leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to know when I post new videos. Thanks for watching! And super special thanks to my Patreon supporters. Support me on Patreon and you'll be able to submit video topics, see exclusive behind the scenes content, and help me keep this channel going. Also follow me on Twitter and TikTok for special updates.